howdy fucking doody guys. How we all doing today? I'm excited for today's stream because it is. I know you can't really see it, but this is the first stream using, and really the first time I'm using my new Xbox Series S for the streaming purposes. So everything should be faster. The older games should look a lot better. Yeah, I'm excited. What I actually did was I traded in my Cyberpunk console, Xbox One X, towards this. So I ended up getting the deal was that you would get it would be 250 for the Series S with a trade in of a 1X, and with my level 5 status and blah blah blah, ended up getting a bit more cheaper than the 250, so that was good. Especially when you're not living on an income like I am at the moment, unfortunately. But we're here. So Thursdays are going to be Metal Gear Solid. I've never gotten past the actual first major area of this game. I used to play this off stream a fair bit, and I got frustrated. Like, I've owned it on so many things. I've got it on 3DS. I've got it on PS Vita. I've got it on here. I've got it on PlayStation 3. I've always been such a fan of Metal Gear Solid and the rabbit hole that comes with it. But I've only ever beaten 4, and as you guys, if you know, you know. I actually finally I beat 4 for the second time, the other week. So, there's a Star Wars sale on at the moment. I've got most of the games anyway. Relax, Mikey. Focus on one thing. But as you can see, I've got the Metal Gear. I've got Hitman, which I do want to stream at some point. But at the moment, the rotation seems to be Metal Gear Solid on Thursdays, Buffy on Tuesdays. I just beat Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the first one this week. So I was wrapped with that. There were some issues, unfortunately, but now we're going to move on to Chaos Bleeds. After Chaos Bleeds, I might I kind of want to keep it retro, but I think that sort of the Metal Gear games will be enough to sort of fill that void. So I might sort of switch over to Hitman on the Tuesdays, because I've only ever done like the intro section of the first season and the first episode. So I'd be really keen to sort of jump in that, considering I've got all 3 of them and I haven't done anything with it. And Wednesdays I'm sort of staying up late and doing a lot of the supermassive games. So at the moment I'm doing Little Hope. I'll probably go back and do Man of Medan again, and House of Ashes, and then maybe even hey, howdy fucking doody, Ravenski. Oh, Crab Battle. I was just saying at the moment, like, I'm streaming sort of Buffy on Tuesdays, Metal Gear on Thursdays, and I've just inserted on Wednesday nights a bit late, sort of around 10 o'clock ish or so, like the super massive game. So I'm streaming Little Hope at the moment. Probably go back for Man of Medan, then do House of Ashes, and maybe Until Dawn. Just all with a bit of a lead up towards the Quarry coming out soon. But how you doing, Raven? How's the new job treating you? Hope you're enjoying it, man. Finish off this. Cool. The thing with Until Dawn is, I mean, it's not a big deal. I'd have to play it on PS4, but I can do that in my games room anyway. But the Quarry, I'm pumped for the Quarry. It looks like an old school one. Oh, I actually had a dream I think I was working at Channel 9 the other night, and I know that I was starting at 7:30. but I'd always work back late. And I'd be like, "Oh, look at the time! It's so late." And yeah, it was really weird. But let's get into Metal Gear. This is what I've been waiting for ages. I'm using the new Series S console that I picked up this week, so everything should sort of move nice and smoothly. But how are you adjusting? I hope you're going to get back into streaming soon because I know you do enjoy it. Getting yeah, it's, I suppose it's got to get all this stuff. Now I did try to stream this last Thursday directly from the Xbox using Lightstream, but it actually wouldn't let me. It seems like Konami blocks you from streaming these titles, but I think I know I've streamed Phantom Pain before. Okay. So you'll primarily be on the weekends, is it? Work takes it a bit out of you. This was unexpected. I apologize. Okay, yeah. I mean, you don't want to burn yourself out on fucking do as I say, not as I do, because I've burnt myself out a long time ago. Just also to let you know, Raven, if you are a subscriber, you're more than welcome to jump over to my Discord where you can join in voice chat instead of typing. Some people do enjoy that, some people don't. Entirely up to you. Um, it's just something that I'm playing with at the moment. Only one person's used it. Jesus, taking a long time to get this 360 info. Oh, geez, 8:30. Like I was probably streaming at about 8 your time last night with little hope. See, here we go. Works nice and fine. And Xbox, Konami, crap. Have you been playing offline or anything like that for yourself? New Point game. I own this HD collection on so many consoles. It's not funny. Oh my god. You do you, boo. On the 360 packages, with it digitally, it's got this as a HD collection, and when you bought it, you did get Peace Walker, but it's a separate game. Snake Eater. Sounds like porn music. It's not actually. Yeah, what's going on? There we go. I think I selected something wrong. There we go. It's all fixed. Fucking, I was looking like I was dancing and doing porn to my own whatever, my own funky intentions. It's probably good because when I upload it to YouTube, probably gonna get a content strike for this song. Someone will shut up. I don't know. I don't mind the green background light in the games room, but here I don't know. Don't like it. Alexa, turn the light purple. I find that's just a bit better. It just offsets a lot more of the things. Now, I'm just going to put it out there. I sucky at this game. I never know if I need to sort of shoot everyone. Or if you're supposed to sneak past people. Like, should I go easy? Because I'm not that adept at this game. Like, I want to enjoy it, you know. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
After the end of World War II, the
It
world
is
was
okay
split
to
into
just
two,
play, baby.
East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Okay. So yeah, rabbit holes are a damn thing to go down. Like, I love the rabbit hole of these games of Metal Gear. David Hayter. I find that this one is really full on that I've played so far. Like, admittedly, I haven't got that far in it.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
The furthest I've gotten in it is on the 3DS.
All right.
To be sorry.
Ready to go.
To be frank, I got up to the bit where you meet
We've got high visibility.
Mother, whatever her name is. Like, I've barely even touched 2. I played a lot of 1 originally.
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
Finished 4.
Put on your mask.
Played a lot of 5, but never finished. No, not boss. The other lady.
Does this panty waste know what
So
he's
you
doing?
meet boss, and then she sort of does that whole defection thing.
Approaching release.
Eva, that's it.
10 minutes to drop
She
off.
was
Hey,
in
are you deaf?
4, yeah.
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Big Mama. Was she flirting with him before, like her son? This is fucking crazy shit, man. This is a long intro scene.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
Oh, but
6 minutes to drop
I'm
off.
stealing
Opening
from
rear
the
hatch.
Buffy stream on Tuesday when I finished it. The last few bosses, like the last few chapters or whatever you want to call them. What is it? The voice acting audio and all the action audio just muted, so it was only like the background music.
Stand up.
So, like, for the most important prologue and everything,
You'll be falling at 130
the
miles per
audio was
hour.
out. I thought, oh, it's probably just
Frostbite from the windshield.
an emulation issue. But then I went back in the morning and loaded up the saves, and it was working. I'm like, fuck, what do you do? Do I redo it,
10 seconds to drop
just
off.
record it,
Stand by.
and edit it? And I'm like, nah,
Status
fuck it.
okay. All green.
And I can't dwell on stuff like that over YouTube.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
But I also today I accidentally because the camera I use is an Android. I was always connecting it up to the laptop, and it would only connect via Wi-Fi, which obviously you'd prefer it to connect
Jack,
via
I've got some important news.
USB
Head of the
cable.
CIA has finally given us the green light.
But it would never go
for
into
virtuous
debugging
mission.
mode, which it needs to.
virtuous mission. The future of our
I was
Fox
charging
unit depends on
that
it.
phone
If it
this
succeeds, we'll
morning
be
on the
officially organized
wireless
into a
one,
unit.
and it wasn't working.
Virtuous mission.
It wasn't charging. It
Sounds
charged
like
like
some kind of
6%
initiation
overnight.
ritual.
That was it.
You know, don't
So I was
get
like,
cocky,
okay,
this isn't a
I'll
training
grab
ground.
its original
Right.
cable and I'll plug it in.
So what
and
exactly
God
is this
damn it, I
wonderful
plugged
mission?
it in, and then it goes, "Do you want to
Well,
go debugging mode?" I'm like, fixed it.
About 2
So
years
then I went
ago,
and checked it, and yes, I can hook it
a
up
certain
via
Soviet
USB, so it's
scientist
a lot more
requested
stable.
asylum in the West through
Giddy
one
up.
of our moles.
I love a good fluke.
His name is Nikolai Stepanovich
Cal
Sokolov.
the fucking dreaded. Howdy
He's
fucking
head of
doody,
the
man.
OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned space flight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Oh, Jimmy!
Yeah, doing good, man.
Rocket that carried the
Excited
Earth to orbit
to
A1,
finally be
Vostok
getting into
rocket.
this game.
I love
Sokolov
betting
is said to
your
be the
wife's done,
man most
and I've
responsible
got a
for the
beard.
multi-engine cluster used in that rocket.
Who you stalking tonight,
After
man? It can't be
Gagarin's
me
flight,
because I'm not going into
Sokolov
other
left rocket, become
other
the head
channels
of the newly
today.
established design bureau.
You'd loud.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Anthony
Afraid.
P.
Rude.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
That's not
I
bad.
could
For that, he left his
mechanics.
country and his family behind and went over the fence.
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family
Never
was
seen the
also
end.
to
Offer
be
Bishop
taken
makes
safely
you a
to the
Don't
omelet.
west.
shout out. You
He used a mole
how-
to get the family
why
out
can you
first
shout
and
out me?
succeeded in sneaking
I don't think
Sokolov
you
over
can.
the
My
Berlin
ranking.
Wall
You're
shortly
my ranking.
afterwards.
Oh wait,
I
we get
was
more
the one
eggs.
who conducted
Egg
the
porn!
operation.
Egg porn!
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then.
What's back then?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a
Yeah,
hospital
you
in
can't
Australia.
shout me out. Yeah.
It took him 2 weeks.
But
and more than 600 miles to get from the
Raven's
research
here a lot,
facility
so
in the Soviet
I think I
Union
might need to
Berlin.
make you a mod if
He was in
that's
no
alright.
condition to say anything
At some
coherent.
point, Raven, if that's okay.
And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban
Son of a
Missile
bitch.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets
Hal,
were in the
what's-
process
what's-
of
what's
deploying
news, man?
intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba.
Were you
demanded
able
the Soviets
to
dismantle and remove the
download that NVIDIA
At the same
broadcast
time, he
yet?
announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the
Big
Soviets
porn.
didn't back down, instead placing their armed
That-
forces
that-
on secondary
that
alert.
love it at the
Soviet
moment for-
transport
for-
ships
for my
carrying
wife's
missiles
Orthodox
continued on course towards Cuba.
Easter,
US and Soviet
which is a
forces
week
went on alert for
week
all-out
week
nuclear
after
war.
normal Easter.
Frantic
Because
negotiations were conducted.
man,
with
there's a lot of
UN's
eggs out there at the
Security
moment.
Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the
you
Soviet
gotta love
Union
Hideo
agreed to
Kojima and
remove
his
its
bloody
missiles from
cutscenes. He
Cuba.
loves it.
And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust.
I think as long as you've got an RTX
But in order
card,
to
it
get the
should work
Soviets to pull their
fine.
missiles out, we had to make
No,
a
they're not
deal.
even proper chocolate
mean the
eggs,
one where the US
Raven.
agreed to
The
remove its
Orthodox
IRBMs from
use
Turkey.
actual proper eggs and they dye
No.
them,
The Jupiter IRBMs
and it's all about
deployed
sort
in
of
Turkey were obsolete,
tapping them to crack
and
them.
we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians.
Little bit
The
of
Turkey deal
culture
was a
there for
ruse,
you.
a cover story that was
So
fed
so
to other
so
intelligence
so so
agencies
so
around the
so
world.
Metch's
So what did the
mum
Russians
said that
really
she
want?
was going to give her a
Sokolov.
dozen eggs. She's like, just
They
give me
wanted
half a
us to
dozen.
return Sokolov.
Then she gave us not just a dozen
mean the
eggs,
Soviets pulled
but
out of
then
Cuba
an
just to
extra
get their
half a
hands on
dozen. I'm like,
Sokolov?
That's
I
right.
had to say to the mother-in-law, I'm like,
the hell
come on,
was he
man, you're
working
killing
on?
me. Those egg
At the
farts are
time, we
not a
had
good
no
thing.
idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk
Man,
full-scale
the controller's
nuclear war.
gonna turn itself
In the end,
off.
we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital. Handed him over to agents
every
on the eastern side.
every day I
Sokolov
have
kept
like
on
sweet
screaming,
chili
"Save me,"
chicken
until he
strips
disappeared from my sight.
in like a wholemeal wrap with lettuce,
Then a month ago,
cheese,
we received
and
some new information from one of our
peri
moms.
peri sauce.
About Sokolov?
That's all I ate for lunch.
Yes.
I probably
He
shouldn't.
was taken
I
back
should
to
probably
the
go
research
back to like
facility
just
and forced
cheese
to
and
continue
lettuce
working on
sandwich.
the weapon in question
But
under KGB
the
supervision.
wrap is really
What's
good
more,
for you.
it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
Space
No,
rockets.
missiles.
Same
Barry.
technology.
I'm weak with them too, but I'm
I
having
guess
the
you're
hot
right.
stuff.
We don't
I'm
know
only
the
putting a
details,
minimum
but it
amount,
appears to be a
and
new kind of
ooh,
nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence,
Have
he's
you
in Selino Yas,
spoken
a
to
place in the mountains
Zulu
about 3
yet
miles
much,
to the west
Raven?
that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs.
I was
Nice
just
name
talking
for
to
a
him tonight, and
virtuous
he
mission.
sort of
They
helped
moved
us get
in
set
there
up with
just recently.
WordPress and
Why?
everything.
Apparently, they're
Um,
conducting a field test of the weapon.
and we need
It's
to
our
get
best chance to get him back.
Access
This mission
to
would never have been
the
possible
Google
if he was
Drive
still in the
as
research
well.
facility.
Um,
This is our last chance. Sokolov
I'll put my
must have
name
known
on a
that
couple of
too when
games
he
that I want to
contacted us.
review. I suppose he'll talk to you when he's got a spare minute. Fucking after all that, he's still dropping. Can I have another piece of chocolate? Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, I don't think it's set in stone that we'll get those ones, but it's worth just putting your name down. Yes. Went into like sleep mode, the Xbox.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get
Oh, no
Sokolov
shit.
back before
Okay,
that weapon is
cool. I'm
complete,
glad I did
we'll
what
be
I did
facing a
then.
major crisis.
I didn't want to take too much on because obviously I want to get my feet wet first.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I wanted to pause it, change out the options. That's not cool, man. How rude. I'm just gonna say that. How rude. Can't pause the cutscene. What if you want to go get a beer and take a slash? No wonder it's your least favorite. Ugh. The reveal. The mullet. This looks really crisp on the Series S. I'm loving it. Loving every minute of it.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
For
You've
breakfast.
eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear?
Didn't you say
This
Jack
kind
at
of
the start?
infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely
Use your
naked,
name.
just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost
They,
it in the
they
tree on
do
the
a
way
lot of
down.
talking on this. I love it.
I see.
Maybe I
Well,
will go grab
you
a
better
beer.
go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
Okay, cool.
To climb a
I
tree,
don't, like, as long as you
stand
don't
in front
tell-
of a
flat out
tree
tell
that's
me
covered
what
in
it
ivy
is,
and press the action
I'm
button.
happy with that. Because chances
I'll
are
be monitoring
I'll
your
forget
progress
it
over the
by
radio.
then.
We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is
It's not Dave.
140.85. I'll give you a
Dave.
call if I need to talk to you.
Shut the fuck
If
up,
you need to talk
Donnie.
to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Okay, so options. I want to turn off. I hate captions. I want that cinematic feel. You know what I'm talking about. That's the thing on the 3DS. There's actually like just a crawling option. Oh, take it easy. I'm feeling like an idiot.
The backpack is on the branch pointing east on that tree, right?
That's correct.
Walk along the branch and get it. Be careful not to fall. You should be able to grab your backpack if you hang from the branch by pressing the action button.
There we go.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
Yes, I finally got there.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack.
Necessary.
In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
Hush puppy.
That's right. It's been
Pair
fitted
of
with its own
shoes?
suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
Oh,
The
man.
suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment
How
beyond
roll.
what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Yeah, Major
Solo
Tom.
covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too.
Oh,
Your
shit.
presence in enemy territory is already a violation
Damn.
of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident.
Fucking we
You
wouldn't
can't
want that,
let
would
anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
TCB,
I'm afraid
baby,
so.
TCB.
You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule.
Well, yeah.
Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
How?
That's
If
the
he's
one.
dead,
But be
he's supposed
careful.
to take it.
If you remain in a state of false death
Depends
for
if it
too long, nothing will be able to bring you back.
counterintuitive.
Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax.
One-man
There's a support
gang.
team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice
Hey,
to meet you.
baby.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
No.
Are you going
why
to
would
tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
Oh.
What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very
Sucked
funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to
mission data.
save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person
GG.
I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor.
How's he
Actually,
gonna
it was the
forget
boss
that?
that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be
Wah, wah,
serving
wee,
as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
Us.
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been
Baby.
5 years, 72 days, and 18
Fuck.
hours.
That's a bit.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Fucking, this is
Of
getting
course
a bit.
I can.
Do you want us
I
to
know
leave
all
the
about
room?
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
Oh, man.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Hmm.
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No,
I bet there was.
I taught you
Fucking
everything
horny
you needed to
bastard.
know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow
I was
whatever
on a
orders he's
diplomatic
given.
mission to
It's not his
Alderaan.
place to question why, but you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's
Hell
not the
to the
same
no.
thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I
Not the
follow
same
the
thing.
president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
Okie
That's the way
dokie.
a
Welcome
soldier's
back,
supposed to
Ravensky.
think.
The only thing we can believe
Party
in,
time.
with absolute certainty,
Excellent.
is the mission, Jack.
All right.
Don't worry, they're
Do
still
me a
talking.
favor.
You haven't missed much.
What is it?
Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice
He's a bit of a
again.
horny bastard, if I'm just going to
Same
be
here.
honest about it.
After all,
I
who
don't
knows if either of
know
us
if
will
you
make it out
know this,
alive?
Raven, but
Snake,
on
you were
on
always
the,
best
I
at
don't know if
urban
it's a setting that
warfare
I
and
did,
infiltrating buildings.
but on the
But this is the
3DS,
jungle.
you've actually
Survival
got
is
the
going to be
three
key. Those
options
CQC
of, like,
techniques I taught you are sure to
either
come in
sort of-
handy.
You've got
CQC.
walking,
Close quarters combat, huh?
crawling,
I've been
and
in
then the
Green
middle
Berets for the past few
ground for
years.
sneaking.
I'm probably pretty rusty.
Why
Not to worry.
is it that
I'll be
whenever I
here
press
to
the
help
action
you
button, it
remember.
just goes straight down
After
the crawl?
all,
There's
this is
no-
your first
no middle
actual survival
creeping
mission.
sort
I'll be
of
supporting you over the radio.
thing.
Where are
Is,
you,
is that a
boss?
setting
Next to the
where
major?
when
The boss
when I
is
said that I
communicating with us by
prefer,
radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
what's it called?
My frequency is
Metal Gear Solid
141.80.
1?
Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr.
I like
Sokolov
the
is being
call
held in an
option.
abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
If that makes sense, of course. Raiden does wing a lot
Snake,
though. I'm just
try to
gonna say
remember
that.
some of the basics of CQC.
Yeah, but on the
Commencing
3DS,
virtuous
there's like
mission.
a bend
Now.
down for like a sort of creeping motion. It's like, yeah, there's that, but then if I just tap it, that's how he walks. It doesn't go straight into a crawl. Wait, there's something up there. How do you get up there? Hey, Grumpy,
What? What'd you see? What'd you see?
how the fucking duty, Grumpy?
What you talking about?
Grumpy, guess what happens when you follow? First of all, we press pause. We then go. I'm gonna welcome you to the saloon, baby. So welcome to the saloon. Now around here, In these parts, we're a bit fast and loose, a bit happy-go-lucky. But you're a regulator, and we regulate any stealing of this property, and we're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. Regulators, mount up. Welcome to the saloon. This is a new little area that I have set up now. I was playing Fallout, New Vegas, the other day, and I saw this saloon, and I thought I have to use this saloon. Thank you so much. How are you doing today, Grump? I don't think there is that sneaking thing. Because when I climbed up here, yeah, doing good. See, I can. There's something up there, but I don't know how the hell you get up there. You see that? And you can't just like jump across. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, Grump, just to the moment, just finally starting up this game. I just finished Metal Gear 4 the other week, so I figured, well, if you're going to start at the end, you may as well go back to the beginning and go through it all. So that's now the plan. That I'm going to finish all the Metal Gear games. Just need to work out how to... How do you reload? Luke! Okay, so apparently long-term follower, builders, the Great Dane wanted me to do an honorary sinking. So there you go. There you go, man.
Snake?
Snake? I did say I would only do it if he was here. I'm using Xbox. Luke? B. That punches. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, shit.
He knows what I just saw.
Luke, welcome to the Regulators. Welcome to the saloon, Luke. Now, around here, you might notice that we're a bit fast and loose, a little happy-go-lucky. But we're regulators. We regulate any stealing of this property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Got to be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. Regulator? Mount up. I can't yell too loud because I have company in my house all the time. But thank you so much for the follow, and I hope you enjoy. I've never really got too far in this game, so so you reckon it's when you're no, it's still not doing it. Like, so B definitely is the circle equivalent. Let's see. No, it doesn't change. I have no idea, man. No, man, that's horrible. And there's no options there for... oh well. Yeah, so you got that. Tap the right trigger fast. I like that. Circle love. So a little looking confirms you can. How weird is that though, Raven? Sorry, I missed that. But then the right little nib on
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB
on
troops
the
sent to guard
3DS is like the hardest stick to use.
And
Jeez, Luke,
grenades.
you really like Snake. I like it. I like it a lot.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We
Love
can't
the
let the Kremlin
enthusiasm,
find out
Lukey.
that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy
Is that this face?
strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission
Well,
depends
I'm
on
gonna
how
fail
well you use your
brutally
camouflage.
at that. I promise you that.
Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you
But I
conceal
love the
yourself
3DS.
more
Like
effectively.
the 3DS is definitely an
Also,
underrated
don't forget
console.
that anything that
I love
moves
the
will
3DS
stand out in the
effect.
jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot,
Now,
you're bound to be spotted.
I'm horrible
But if
at
you crawl
sneaking around in
instead,
this.
you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Like, I'm half in mind
You
just to
can
shoot
see
them
how
all.
effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area.
I've
The higher the value,
got to the
the
part
harder
where,
you
where,
are to
where,
spot,
where you
and
first
vice versa.
meet Eva. That's about it, Luke.
The key is to make yourself one with nature.
And that was on the 3DS.
Keep that
a
in mind
couple
as
of
you go
months ago.
along, okay?
And that took a long time. I hope so.
I see you've captured a giant anaconda.
Oh yeah,
The giant
I've already
anaconda
got
is
one.
believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large
4
size
I've
makes it
finished.
extremely powerful. They say it even
One
eats crocodiles. Its
I
only
played a lot
natural
of back
predator
in the
is man.
PlayStation 1 days
And Got it.
when it came
So
out.
how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
I'm glad I didn't
I played a fair
disappoint
bit
you.
of Twin Snakes on the
Well,
GameCube,
the guide says it tastes
but I
all
didn't finish
right.
it.
Good. I'll have to try some.
I played a lot of 5, but I haven't finished it. I've barely touched 2.
Saving the game, Snake?
I guess I've technically finished the prequel to Phantom Pain. Oh, Booba. Fuck yeah. I
Hey,
like
Snake,
that.
you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a
Movie,
movie.
stupid.
You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Oh my
Snake,
god.
it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to
He's a
all
horny
weapons,
son
and
bitch.
humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops
Ground
a
Zero,
new type
yes,
of
technically.
weapon.
Not
but
all the
meanwhile,
different
Godzilla's
fucking
getting
20
closer and
endings
closer
that are
to
probably in
Tokyo,
it.
obliterating everything in its path. It was
I have
originally
given
a
it a good
Japanese
try, though.
movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Oh,
Of
sure.
course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about
But
movies.
only the Japanese know
I don't
about them.
suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not
She's
really.
been sent back from
Okay,
the future.
then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to
My
be
bro
able to look at things from a
Lazy,
different
howdy
perspective
fucking
when you're
duty.
getting
How
jailed. That's the
is it
magic of
reporting from
movies.
the pub?
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
You out watching your
That's
footy,
the
man?
spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Yeah, they did. Oh, don't stress about it, Luke. I could have. It could have all been a lot worse. Just really speech, headaches, fatigue, and a lot of those things.
Who's that?
Have I answered your question yet, Raven? Fuck this. I'm loading. I did do the quicksand mobs.
Do you want to save?
No.
Okay, good
On
luck.
a load. You're lucky I'm gonna fit. Yeah. Well, I hope you're doing well too, Luke. Because yeah, no one everyone tells you like you're lucky and stuff, and yes, I am, sort of thing. You know, I won't deny that people have doing it worse. But everything else, like in terms of working and not being able to work, that's the hard bit. Let's do the camouflage. Mobs, I've already done the quicksand. I clipped it, so don't worry, you can watch it again. So there's nothing up there. Remember there being something over here. Or perhaps not. Jeez, mobs. Come in here and just try and fuck up shit straight away. I love it. Where is this hobo? Mama said, knock you out. Mobs always needs a good bonk on the head. I'm gonna just put that out there. Oh, Marbs must be having a good time at the pub. I wish I was there with you, man. I wish I. We that's why you need to come to PAX this year, Marbs. So we can go out and have a beer. Oh, fucking don't we all, mate? Is there anyone here going to PAX this year? I wasn't going to go, but then I decided, okay, let's try it. Die, motherfuckers. Oh, now we've got to take it easy. Yeah, I did buy tickets, so I am how much I'm going is a different story. Can't do anything with these mushrooms. You can shoot out the vertical ropes. Oh, no shit. Probably would have been in cheap. That's actually the first time I've actually shot the beehive. So I didn't know that it actually scared them off. I used to always struggle with that area. But guess what? Not anymore, regulators. No way. But I do have it on easy,
Major,
so...
I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here.
Guys, don't forget to check out my
Security is pretty
good
tight.
Rumsky partner, Marbrele. He's a really
There are
fun
sentries posted around the
streamer. He
perimeter.
plays a lot of indie games. And sometimes just stands there while he's playing a game and clipping himself
Your
doing
objective,
nothing.
Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be
Apparently.
holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Yeah, that should
and
be
one more thing,
easier
Snake.
said than done, man.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
What
Sorry
took you
for
so
being
long?
so late.
Oh.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Bad that I'm gonna save again.
Saving the game, Snake?
I remember when I fired this up one random drunk afternoon, and I saw that the old
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
old school Metal
never
Gear
heard of
Solid
it.
games were on
These
this collection
scientists
as
are
well.
investigating a place deep in
I was
the
like,
Amazon called the Black
"Bullshit."
Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came From Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
Oh, of course.
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How
Oh,
rude! Why do you say that?
fucking keep it in
Because
your
no
pants,
one on
man.
Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the
Rumsky!
water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fish man.
Oh,
I
does that
appreciate
turn
the
you
concern.
on, lady?
Fishmen aren't the
Hera.
only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Oh.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
Oh, the horny fucker. Okay, we get it. You're online, Kaz. Wondering if I should pop this motherfucker. No, it'd be too obvious. Need to pop him when he's in grass or something. Fuck off. I hate him. And you know this, man. I hate how there's no map in this game too.
Please stop!
Where? There's no radar. Or is that something that you find later in the game? Oh, the sonar or motion detector. There we go. Denzo, how the fucking duty, man?
What the?
You saw nothing. No. How do I pick him up? The action button? Can I pick him up?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
I didn't think you had it in you.
Renaissance, howdy fucking duty, man. You're my huckleberry. Thank you so much for the sub. Legend. You became a legend. Renaissance and legend. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Giddy up.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of
Rez.
Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a
Thank you
CIA
so much. I
agent.
really appreciate that.
I've
Man.
come to escort you back to the other side.
How are you doing on this fine day? Also, if you are a sub,
I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
One of the things that you can do with that is you can actually join the
I have a
Discord,
message from him.
and you can join voice
What
chat,
is it?
and you can
He
talk
said
to me
tell
instead
you
of
sorry
typing.
for being so late.
Each their own. If you want to do that, if you feel like having a chat one night,
does it mean?
you're more than welcome.
It means he's a man of his word.
What's with the eyeballs?
But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thanks for the nice shooting.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the
Time for
opposition
another long
so
cut
far.
scene.
But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President.
So what's going on,
Kennedy's
guys?
assassination.
How's everybody doing? How's the week? How's the weekend looking to go? I know tomorrow I'm catching up with an old mate. So there'll probably be a few frosties and a few rumskis
by rallying
involved.
the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU.
I was going to see him on the Saturday, but he had a Bucks night. And I was like, well, you could have invited me to that.
Known as the Granin Design Bureau,
I'm a
and
bit
is using
partial
it to
to those
further his
kind of
plans.
get-togethers.
But that is not enough to satisfy
Unfortunately,
him.
it wasn't his.
Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Sweet. Rez and Rav. Rav Rez.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move.
What are you guys up to?
Test.
Then the soldiers
Going out for
outside.
dinner, or just drinks, or just gaming session?
Exactly. They wouldn't
We
need that
did
many
not
men just
subscribe
to
to
keep me
it.
inside. Their orders
Hey,
were to
Indy.
prevent Colonel Volgin from
Where you
capturing
going,
me,
pup? Noble Steed's just walking behind us.
even
just
if it meant
doing the
killing
rounds.
me in
Good
the
guard dog
process,
that he
or
is.
so it would seem.
Vegan beef.
Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You
Got
must get me out here before
to
then.
tell you though, Mrs.
Leave it to me.
The Mrs. as we call her here, Mechi. She cooked these pork steaks the other day. Now the
Where
pork
did you learn
steaks in
to
themselves,
speak
yeah, they
it?
were good. They were good. She cooked them
From my mentor.
pretty good. But she
Is that
got
so?
mushroom sauce, and I don't know if it was just
America's
that
truly a
normal
frightening
gravy
country.
sauce. But she added extra
Having
stuff
second
to
thoughts.
it, and oh my
No.
god, it tasted like
I have no love for this place. Let's go.
lapagetta mushroom sauce, and oh fucking cheeky little plug there, man. Guys, if you like
Major,
cooking
this is
and like
Snake.
looking at food,
Sokolov
porn,
is safe
go check
with
out
me.
Cooking with
He's doing
Marmalade
fine.
over on
No
Instagram.
injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now
When
hurry
he's
up
drunk,
and get
his
Sokolov to the
inhibitions are
recovery
out of the
point.
floor,
We'll
and
rendezvous with you there.
God bless him.
Roger.
What about the
He's
sentries?
been here since
No
the
one
start.
spotted me.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Marbs is a professional at plugging himself. Indy, what's wrong, pup? He had a bit of a slip. He's old. Indy's 18 years old, everybody. He should do that. Like I did teach him how to set up a stream with his phone. He's actually streamed his Switch because he doesn't have a capture card through his phone. It was the best thing I've ever seen. Best thing I've ever seen. What the fuck's this guy gonna karate chop? How did he chop? Uh-oh. They're onto us, Jack.
Freeze!
Raven, do we need to let you and Rez have a bit of private time? Seems it's getting a bit personal out there in the public chat.
So this is the legendary boss.
I'm not the boss. You're the boss.
Huh?
Poor Rez. Jesus.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Can't pause cutscenes in this either. I need
Soldier?
to go restock on Panadol. So after this, I'll quickly excuse myself, and I'll be right back.
He's the Ocelot commander.
I didn't think that I was
That's
having
Major
a joke.
Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Relax, Max. Ocelot.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
I'm just saying. Like,
Ocelot never lets his prey
friends
escape.
can have brothers' tiffs. What the Homeboy's killing his clown. Oh. saves my silencer. Oh, screw it. Anything in the cowboy is hit over here. Fucking don't give away my bloody secrets, Marbs. I told you that in confidentiality. Pew pew. That is a one shot kind of man. Respect that. Oh, he's on his beret. He probably deserved the double tap.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
I'm gonna end this. What the fuck am I seeing?
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
No, I told you that. Well, not in the game, but... Look at you. What are you, prick?
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
See, the name I saw it rings a bell, but I can't remember where it is that I've seen in the series.
Then die.
Oh, rookie mistake. Look at Snake. Just bada boom, real astute in the room. How you doing?
Shoot the other one. Whoa!
Just darting and fighting all over the place. Pop in. Pop, 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 pop. You just go to sleep. Oh, uppercut. Hyper uppercut. Hey, baby, also.
Possible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Oh.
You filthy American dog!
Snake's making a man out of this guy.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Mickey thinks he's the best. He's down for the count. It's the knockout. It's the name of the game. Fuck, now they're gonna talk.
Major, do you read me?
I read you.
I
Snake,
did notice
you all right?
that too, Rez.
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet
Okay,
power
while
struggle,
they're
according
talking,
to
I'm gonna go get my
Sokolov.
Panadol. I'm gonna be right
Something
back, guys.
between the KGB and GRU. between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgans.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Of course, they didn't talk that long. All right. Get out of here. This is the worst, like, bloody motion sensor map.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise.
Smack him around,
and
Snake.
we've got some of the best backup we can
Get
have.
yourself together, man.
Look.
What is that?
That's what they were making you build.
Yes.
Metal
The Shagohod.
Oh no.
The treading behemoth.
Shangri-La.
A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's
Ludicrous
true
speed.
form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to
This is the
cooperate.
fastest, quickest, and best I've ever
didn't
got
want
through
to
this
die.
game so far, I believe.
I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me
Stranglehold
to
or
America.
Shaggle?
Quickly.
Shangri-La.
They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
With a French accent. Pet me like one of your French women. It's a long way to the bottom if you want a sausage roll. L'Oreal.
Boss?
Dumbass.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Told you not to call me
Sokolov
Jack.
comes with me.
Can't shoot them all, Jack.
Hornets.
What the hell? That's not vamp, is it? Nah, the nose is too big.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
Could have had a nose job in between.
You once more.
Nah, you're good, Luke.
Welcome
Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it.
Boss.
Do what you need
Now
to do,
that
man.
all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
5 times its weight. I don't know. I'm just making up shit now.
It's raining blood.
No, it's not. It's water.
Is he crying?
What the fuck?
Kuwabara.
What the hell? What's all these freaks and geeks? Was that the TV show, Freaks and Geeks? I think it was.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Morgan.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
My ass, yeah, absolutely. We'll get no
These will make a
argument there.
fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Pop her, man. Snooze, you lose, pal. Oh, yowie, wowie. Game over, man.
Seen my face.
Oh.
Can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this,
Mommy?
we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Something going on with the rendering on her face. What are you doing, man? Oh, there goes a couple of ribs. Come fly with me.
The new blood has been rejected.
Snake! Snake!
Are we done here?
Now, on to Sokolov's research facility.
Sokolov's research facility. We go!
Shagohod is ours.
Shagaho.
Drift away.
You mean I
My
finished
place
it?
is with them now.
Yes. Woohoo! Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. He's not in GTA Vice City. That beard grow already? Or is that just the paint all over it? That arm is, yeah, that's really broken. Shut the fuck up. Let me die in peace.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay,
Maybe paramedic should have
just
called.
relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Oh. A little bit of medic.
Stay with
First
me.
aid on the
I've
on
seen
the
people
front
in worse
line.
shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window
Treading
button.
water. What's that mean?
Your injuries
I don't know.
include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical
Thanks, Wahoo.
treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected
So true.
area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound.
Jesus Christ.
If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
No?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
That's an order. Okay, so it's got to be disinfected and I've got to put a bandage on it. Bandage. It's a deep cut. It's burn treatment. Haha! Yatta! Did it! Okay, now we've just got to cut. Cut. Just a bandage. Bones fractured. So what does it need? A splint? Yep. I'm a medic. Paramedics fired. Oh. Oh, the sound effects were good too. They were good. Oh. Youch. I just popped right back in. Oh. 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 I don't know if it's because I've felt that pain before or because of just Boss, how could you? Oh, it's got a sling now at least.
Good job, Snake.
Thanks, dear.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
That's exactly what I felt. Yeah, let's look at the water, baby. This game looks so good compared to when it was on 360. I love Xbox's backwards compatibility.
Shagohod.
Because from memory, this didn't come out on PC, did it? Shagaho. That's what I'm going to call it, Shagaho. Or Shagahag. Oh. It's like Star Wars. I feel you, my son. What is it you're looking forward to play, Rez? You're a failure. Look at you. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing now, Rez. Admittedly, I start with 4 because I wanted to test out the PS3 to the capture card because I got a splitter that was supposed to fix that issue of being able to stream them.
And the Shagohod.
I thought, okay, and thanks to Ray, she's put me in the direction of which order to play them in. So obviously this is the start now. Then we'll go to Peace Walker.
Who is she?
Then we'll go to 5 and everything.
Woman.
No, I started at the end. Started from the end. Now we're here, and then I'll do it properly in chronologically order.
She's a nice catch.
Hey,
take
baby.
her. Not so fast, my dear.
Is it?
A kiss of death.
UKGB.
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Ooh, yeah.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research.
Spoilers, Rave.
I think it's time they gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our
I
enemies,
can
they're
say
still our
hello
country.
to my little
It won't
friend.
be me that pulled the trigger. It'd be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Remember the Alamo indeed. Oh, he's gonna cop some radiation poison as well. How am I gonna treat that paramedic? Just doesn't have the same ring to it as if you go, say hello to my not so little friend. See, so the last save file that I had on this, I had got nowhere near this. I was at like an hour and fucking 40 minutes or something. So I'm an hour ahead. Oh, that was just the prologue.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night.
He's definitely going for the James Bond effect, isn't he?
And I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart.
YouTube, when I upload this, is clearly going to copyright me for this one. So have fun taking $0 of zero amount. That bloody copyright thing on YouTube is such a scam. But the fact that I'm talking over it, and that is not the main reason of what it is that we're doing right here. When I was streaming Metal Gear Solid 4, I got a copyright for the Dolby digital music at the start by some whatever Asian group it was. I'm like, look. So I went to go look at what it was that they were copyrighting, and they had a song. And I'm like, are you for real? If anyone should be doing me, it's Dolby. And the fact that this bit only goes for like 20 seconds, if that. What entitles you to money for 20 seconds out of like a 2-hour fucking video? Twitch doesn't give out strikes though, unless you're sort of playing music in the background, I guess. Like for this, I wouldn't get a strike. But I think more and more the game companies are relying on sort of word of mouth from Twitch that they are putting that streamer mode in there. Like I think I saw someone streaming GTA Vice City, and it just completely cuts out the music, but the guy could say that he could hear the music, so I don't know how that works. But the whole thing is just horrible. Like I was watching basketball the other day, and I thought, do they pay for every single song that they play in the stadium, and that's on TV? Like, do they have to pay the rights for that? I'm not 100% sure that they do. But yet they can play it on TV as much as they want. Atlantic Ocean airspace.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts.
Like it's free advertising that we're doing for these bricks, really.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the
No, but
ground
I'm
as we did
talking
during
about
the
like
Virtuous mission.
watching on the
instead, we'll be
NBA
using one of our
app
newest weapons.
at the stadium.
Snake,
They're
you're
playing
being given an
music
honor on par with
at the
Alan
stadium, but obviously that's then
Show your
that's then
patronage.
showing through the
Fail,
NBA app.
you'll be back in a hospital bed
I
again,
wonder if the
waiting for
NBA
firing
has to
squad.
pay for the rights for them to play that music at the stadium because it's in the actual
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced
live
ICUs
stream
in the
or
world?
replay of
Would you
the,
do me a
of the
favor
game?
and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them
Because
assaulting
they used to
me
play
day and
just
night with their
adverts in between,
questions.
but now they just sort of show what's
Must be
going
part
on,
of
like
the
the
top brass's
halftime with the
inquiry.
dances
More like an
and
interrogation.
everything.
According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
Jesus, that is.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you?
Are you 100% sure on
Let's
that,
just say neither
Raven?
one of us
That's
is
a
going to be
huge
made a national
allegation.
hero
to
out
make.
of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar.
Oh, sweet. Nico Plays reviewed 13 Sentinels on the Switch. I'd be interested in those.
This morning, I had a
Because
meeting
I'm very
with
interested
the
in
CIA.
that game.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No.
Oh,
Something
of
even
course,
bigger.
yeah. My bad.
Yesterday, the White House
arguments
received
now,
an
mate.
unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Music just has such a...
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was almost since that whole Napster thing.
It was a
and
hotline call from
Kaspersky,
Khrushchev to President
Music
Johnson.
has such an influence on what you can and can't do. It's
A few days ago, one of
fucking
our
ridiculous.
country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear
It was destroyed.
At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed
I
forces
smashed
on
all the chocolate in
secondary
this house,
alert.
so Mitch
Depending
had
on your
a
response, I may
had
be
a
left
block
with
of
no choice but
Cadbury
to order the
chocolate.
military to
I
maximum
had
alert
to tell us that you
and
have to
unleash
you have to eat that
Armageddon.
because otherwise I'm just going to smash it.
With the
and
help
I didn't,
of your
and it got smashed.
predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident.
Oh yeah,
But
for
my
sure.
power is not as great as it once was.
Like I don't mind not getting
I
money
am
and
to
shit like that
survive
from
this
from
crisis,
putting it
must
on
have
YouTube
your
because
full
realistically I'm putting it on there for my memories.
I should have contacted you myself.
and
Did you
for my
know
memory
that
because
one
I
of
like to
our
go back and
soldiers
watch it.
defected to your country a week ago?
But like sometimes you just want to watch a game.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin of the Brezhnev.
But you don't get Twitch strikes for it. That's the thing. But you would if you're on YouTube.
Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss.
The Boss.
She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia,
But then
you know
there's plenty
her
of
as
reason to go by
Voyevoda.
Quiet Cell, to be honest.
You mean the Boss?
Oh, Quiet.
The mother
Oh,
of your special
oh.
forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
That's what he just said.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced,
I've never been
they've
striked
never been deployed in battle.
on Twitch.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out.
Never.
The whole area is polluted.
And the thing that
can only
annoys me about
offer you
that
my
too, like
deepest
I'd
condolences
love
over
to
this
just rock
terrible
out with
tragedy.
some rock band or something like that.
The boss,
But mate, you
Colonel
get
Volkin's
destroyed
head,
doing
stole
that shit.
2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top
you reckon
secret
if you're a bit
military
bigger, you'd get
research
done for
facility,
that, yeah?
was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen?
Oh, he's on to
It
you.
was clearly in a violation
He's
of our
on to you, El
airspace.
Presidente.
And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that
Yeah,
this
you
was
talk
all
too
the
much,
work of a
Raven.
single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
Like that's
The
what
enemy
I
insists that
what
this is
I
all a
enjoy
ploy
about
on your part.
streaming. I just like to commentate
I've
on
said
what's
it
going
once,
on
and I'll
as
say
well.
it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
That could
And
be another
I would
factor
like
too.
dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some
Cuba.
kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss
Oh,
yourselves and
get in
recover
there,
the
Snake.
remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful.
It's like
prove to me that this is not
you'd
merely
think-
another
you'd
one of your
think
tricks.
if there was a way that they could
The
do it,
boss
if
should
they
be
really
close to
wanted to
Colonel
stop it,
Volkin.
that they would.
How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volkin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And
this
it
a
is
long
not too much
game?
to ask. Do something about Volkin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
I just feel like it would be
Nothing.
a long game.
It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
El Presidente. It'll be about 16.
If you
Okay, that's
fail,
not bad.
it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
Oh shit.
To put it
Bring
simply,
World
in order to
War.
avoid a
Don't just
full-scale
throw that
nuclear
around.
conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice.
What was
Screw
it?
this
I
one up, we'll both be
I
6
looked up
feet
how
under.
long it was supposed
There's
to
no
take
choice.
Buffy to finish. On how long to beat. It said about 9.5 hours if you're a completionist. I was
the
like, well, I've
Russians
done
going to be helping
6
us?
of them.
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their
And
communications
about 2 hours
satellites
each.
so
That's
that you and
about
I can
12
talk to each
hours.
other.
I sucky at this one.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean
No.
the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet
he does.
Union?
Snake's on
Precisely.
Precisely.
Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has
Eva.
infiltrated Volkin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need
So it
to
should take
rendezvous
about
with him when
7
you get there.
sessions. If I'm lucky. Oh, look at the G-Force, baby! More powerful than a G-Force 3090.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south.
Holy
about to
shit,
lose
that's
it.
going ludicrous speed. DA baby, good time zone. Well, I've been gone for 2 hours, man. But welcome. How the fucking duty, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in. Oh, is he gonna get hurt again? Oh, pop that. No. Oh, hero landing. I assume you all know each other. You lose your bag again? Hope not. And now he wants to talk again. Jesus Christ.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagahod.
How they fucking
then
do
destroy.
And
finally,
welcome to the stream,
eliminate
Thanks
the
for popping by.
Eliminate the boss.
Furthest
This
I've ever
mission
got
will
in
be
this
codenamed
game. Furthest
Operation
I've ever got.
Snake Eater.
Because
It
I'll
only
be
took
taking
me
on the
2
boss in
hours.
our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
Shows.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
How you can go
You mean it wasn't just a request?
when you committed
What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is
Oh,
threatened by the
Mackie.
colonel and his faction?
If supporting
Welcome.
the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
Thank you so much for the follow.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the
Just
rescue
need
of
to wait
Sokolov and the destruction of the
for these
Shagahod.
guys to finish talking.
Roger
and
that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
And I'll get
What
on
now?
to
I'm
a little
changing my
surprise
code
for you,
name.
a little something.
It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name, I picked the wrong one.
Oh,
The
how
wrong
embarrassing.
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
I must have missed that one.
Fucking Kojima,
Anyway,
mate.
it's based on a true story about prisoners who
talking
escaped
about his
from a POW
movies?
camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part
Okay,
of their
well, they're
plan,
doing it.
but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished.
Mackie, welcome to the saloon. Now, round here, we're a bit fast and loose, a little happy-go-lucky. But you're a regulator. And we regulate any stealing of this property, and we're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. You gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean, earn your keep. Regulators, mount up. Thank you again so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been
Zero.
doing all along.
Zero.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
Funny
If
story.
we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked.
That
It's more or
quote
less the same
was
kind
not
of
just
fate.
from a Warren G song. It
Her
was actually
frequency is the
initially
same as
taken
during the
from
Virtuous mission.
Young Guns, the first movie.
145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as
you know
well,
that?
just like the last time. That frequency is also the same. 140.96.
6.
And there's one more person on your support team.
Oh,
His name is Mr. Sigint.
Who's Sigint?
He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology.
Ooh.
You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced
So
weapons when you infiltrate the research facility.
how's your day been,
If you
Mackie
have any questions,
and
just
DA?
ask him.
Hope you had a
His
good
frequency
day.
is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Had a
Adam,
fairly
your
standard day
KGB
today.
contact,
I
is
was
waiting
just,
for you at the
watch-
abandoned
watch-
factory up ahead.
The same factory
watching some
Sokolov
NBA.
was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam
Had some
first.
bad
He's
news
cleared the way for you to
about,
rescue Sokolov.
Something in the
How will
family,
I know
which
this
was very,
Adam
very,
guy when I
very,
see him?
very sad. and
You'll know once
unfortunate.
you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come
yeah,
close.
nothing much.
The
Not
password is,
much else.
Who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45
Worked
for
out.
this mission.
Wait,
Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard
what
Fox
part of the word
procedure
are you-
was
what
procure
word are you
on-site
from?
weapons acquisition.
Wacky?
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government.
Thanks for
It would be
for hanging
necessary to
around
make your
and
presence
jerking
known
and
to a
working.
certain extent.
Take care, Marbs. I'll
To
speak
the
to you later,
Khrushchev
man.
regime, at the very least.
Rumsky.
But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean
Thanks,
an all-out
Fertie,
nuclear war.
yeah,
Keep that in mind and proceed with
unfortunately,
extreme caution.
my uncle
Understood. Commencing
been,
Operation Snake Eater.
dealing with some health issues and yeah, didn't make it through the night last night, so it's a bit sad because it was sort of a bit unexpected. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Is there a way to cancel the gun? Whoa! Where's the silencer, man? There we go. Jesus Christ. That wasn't too hard to get through. It's a horsey. So that thing next to my... Does that mean I've got 19 silencers? I hope so. And here before me was a pale horse. Dark eyes.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
No. Boss.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
Fuck you. That's what I'd say.
What are you doing here?
Again, man.
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Well, he was before.
Boss!
Oh.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
If you use the directional mic off
There's
the
no
right,
need to prove that you are virtuous here.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
This isn't America.
same gun that Boss has at the end of 4. Wonder if that's any significance.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
Uh-oh.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
60 miles? No one's running that far? What do you think this is?
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack?
He isn't Jack.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet.
You
But sooner
can't
or later,
handle
you'll
the
have to
truth.
choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either.
Not
You
yet.
know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the
Thanks,
past
Rez.
behind
That,
you,
that,
you
that,
won't
that would
survive
make
long.
perfect sense. Like, he's fucked up his shit twice now. Oh, you
If we meet
mother.
again, I'll kill you. Now, go
That's
home.
gotta hurt. George standing up in the cinema. That's gotta hurt. Seinfeld just keeps giving. Oh, now he's talked to Mummy.
This is Snake, Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
why have you got to be the voice
But
of
what was the
reason?
boss
reason,
doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak
Come on,
somewhere.
man.
No, that's impossible.
Back
The man
it
the
up,
boss
back
is
it
working
up,
with
back it up.
Volgin isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for
Fucking
me
a
to
bit
believe,
defeated
too,
again.
that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Man up.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to
This is
investigate
what
the
Snake
explosion.
needs to do.
You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
What's this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Now don't even have a fucking gun?
We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Okay, so it's on the ground. Just need to wait out these guys. Man up and win, boy. Come on, boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. I think I need to... She didn't break any of my shit. Don't come here. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Fucking hell. Nah, he's alright. He's dumb. He's not that guy. Hoping that dot is my gun. Nope. That would have been too easy. Come on, guys, fuck off.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
Get your ass back. He's not gonna, is he?
Huh?
Where's my gun? Raven? Where's the gun? Where, when you need her. When you need her. Where is she? On the floor, she said. I think it would be a bit obvious. Oh, if you pull out the other thing, then you can hear the horse and da 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 da. Don't give a fuck about that. Oh my, come back, man.
Huh?
The nunchuck. Oh my god. I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I always do that. I always do that.
Who's that?
Jesus Christ. If I have to go all the way back for the gun, I'm gonna be pissed. Better not be everybody back here again. Quiet. Idiot. Come on, Snake. Stop messing around, man. Fucking, that was a bit loud. Jesus Christ. What have I done now? Cutscene initialized.
Sorry I'm late.
Have you got a gun?
They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me!
Damn it.
Trapped.
Get down!
Fuck, more like it. She never gets off her bike. Oh, Raven, where's the gun? You said it was on the ground, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And she only gets off her bike when she falls in love. So at the moment, I don't have a gun.
There is your answer.
You left when I need. I hope she sucks. Fucking hell, mate. Oh. There is a God. Like, come on, man. Come on.
The name's Eva.
Yes, you are. Look, I don't judge here. We're fairly pro everything here in the saloon, so...
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
Huh. Very good, very good.
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam
Raven,
wasn't
you
the right
still
person
haven't
for this
answered the
mission.
question. Where's the gun?
you were.
Because there was no gun on the floor.
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
Ooh. I
I
think she's
heard you
making
used to be a
Snake blush.
codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I
No,
defected
you're
to
good.
the
You're
Soviet
good,
Union
Raven.
with Adam.
But I don't have a gun anymore.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the
Oh,
muzzle
but-
jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is she,
It's
gangster?
a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
I was watching on YouTube and oh, there we go. We get a gun.
45, huh?
They were showing the differences between like this version of the game and the pachinko versions.
Incredible.
Do you
And let's just say she's got more va-va in the
polished
boom
to a mirror
boom
sheen.
in those pachinko
And the
machines
interlock
that
with
she
the
does
frame is
here.
tightened for
If
added
that was at
precision.
all possible, of
The
course.
sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Jesus. Dude, you got the Tartars in front of you and look at it. You're looking at this little thing.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Oh, for sure he is.
Yes.
Like, he's a horn
You're here
dog
to
in
rescue
this game.
Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear.
There's just
First,
so
you'll
many
need to
beautiful
head north through the
puns
jungle.
in
You'll come to a
this.
heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Fucking loves it. Fucking 30-year-old virgin.
Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn.
You're just a little snake.
It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night
Let's see
without
if
a
we
gun.
can make it a bit bigger.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
Ah. You blew it.
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
Come on,
I don't know if I can trust
Read
anybody.
the room, fucko.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, guys. And on that note, it's 11:30 now. So I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you all for hanging out and keeping us company and enjoying this game. I don't want to ruin anything. Going on right now? How do we feel about a raid, guys? Let's see if it's up.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night.
Go over to my mate Chantor. So guys, we're just gonna raid my good friend Chantor. If you guys wanna jump in, but if not, obviously don't feel obliged. Chantor was a really good streamer. She's just started up, and she's an Aussie. Belle, of course. So she's just playing Archibald at the moment. So guys, we're just going to start this raid. Thank you all for tonight. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next Tuesday. Not meaning that in the word, but Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What's it called? Chaos Blades. Thanks, guys. Ready to raid in 3, 2, 1. Raid now. Thanks, guys.
How's your stream?
Alright, let's set the speed back up again.
Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's gone.